Hello everybody and welcome back. It is day 2 here on my California trip. I'm here at Universal Studios Hollywood, everyone. Woo! We've just parked up in Jurassic Park King. I love it. I am of course here with the gorgeous Emmy. Here she is. Are we excited for today?
Yes.
I mean, you used to work here, didn't you? As a cast member. So...
Not as a cast member.
Not as a cast member?
No, we're not called cast members here.
Oh, it's not Disney. What's Universal called?
Team members.
Team members. So we just parked up, and then this was the view that I saw and started to freak out. Are you ready? It's Hogwarts! Very excited for a day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Are we excited, Emmy?
Yes.
Woo, woo, woo! Oh, just me. Emmy is messaging, trying to get everything sorted. So I'll just do my little excitement dance on my own and she'll join in shortly later when she's sorted. Anyway, let's do this. We're here. Hallelujah. So we've just popped into guest relations and we have got some props from Jurassic World Dominion, which is really cool. I haven't seen this yet. Have you seen it yet, Emmy? No.
I've heard it wasn't that great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the crown from... Look, it's from Grinch!
Nice.
That is so cool. And then we've got a little...
Holiday shimmer.
Yeah. And then
Downton Abbey.
we have Downton Abbey. A little bit of British here at Universal Studios Hollywood. We love that. This is gorgeous. Some nice photos up there as well. Oh my god, Doc Brown. And there's Back to the Future there as well. Okay, so we are finally in. We've got everything sorted. Oh my goodness me, everybody. Emmy, where are we about to walk into?
Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade! Right, here we go. I'm going to turn you around. Are you ready? Oh my goodness me. Oh my, I'm actually here. This is insane. Do you know how many years I've been wanting to come to a Harry Potter land, Emmy? Oh my goodness me. This is just even more stunning in person. The train, the steam's going off the train. Oh my goodness me.
And you can get a picture with the
Oh, can you?
It's Zonkos.
Zankos, tricks and jokes. I love that. Honeydukes. Butterbeer, Hogsmeade Station. Oh my goodness me. Something mystical's going on over that door. Absolute madness. He's so cool. Does he move?
No.
We are currently in the 3 Broomsticks in Hogsmeade, and we have got...
Actually, no. We're in the Hog's Head.
Oh, we're in the Hog's Head, we're in the bar. We're not in the 3 Broomsticks, we're in the Hog's Head. And we've got our Butterbeer. I have got the frozen one to try, and Emmy has got the normal one, correct? Nice, let's try.
A few moments later.
Yeah.
More moments later.
I think I might prefer that, you know, to the normal one. It's a little bit too cold for today, because it's a bit of a chilly day, isn't it? There's not much sun. Which is perfect to be in Hogsmeade, because there's snow on the roofs. Obviously, I tried the normal Butterbeer at the Warner Brothers studio tour in London. So we had to get the frozen one today, didn't we? I'm going to enjoy this. See in a bit. Don't know what's going to happen. Whether I'm going to go and do a ride or whether we're going to go and get our wristbands from the front or what the plan is. But anyway, I'll update you next time. Chin chin. Got nothing then when I sucked. Cheeky. So we did end up leaving the park to go and collect our wristbands for the preview event of Super Nintendo World. Yes, but more on that later. But on our way out of the park and back in again, we bumped into some roaming characters and had some fabulous interactions. Oh, yeah. I thought I just
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. I was like, Daphne, no.
I'm sure Scooby would like some fruit butter here now.
Yeah, I played it from Scooby. Yeah, the frozen one is nice. Really good.
Yeah, that's
Get
so
some.
good. I think we should. Thank you so much.
Yes, should we get frozen?
I think so.
Scooby Dooby Doo!
I got it.
There we go. Is that pretty good? I don't know. Try it again one more time.
You're natural with that.
All right, let's get it. Come on, let's get it. Everybody, what's going on, guys?
1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's going on there, guys? Hello there.
Hey, Donkey.
Hey, what's happening, guys? What's up? What's cracking, huh?
Not much. How about you?
Oh, you know me, just having a good time all the time, you know. Well, what can I do for you guys? What's your names, huh?
I'm Ben. And
Ben.
Emmy.
And who?
Emmy.
Emmy. What's up, Emmy?
I used to work here.
Oh, Emmy. Oh, wait a minute. I know you. I reckon. Oh, man, the sun's in my eyes right now. I can hardly see and everything. It's a little hard to see and everything right now, you know. Well, what's going on, girl? How you been?
I've been good. I'm currently working for a mouse.
Oh, you working for a mouse? Ooh, working for a mouse right there. This guy, yeah, working for the 3 blind mice, huh? Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad to work for. They have good benefits and everything, you know, the 3 blind mice and everything, you know. That's cool. Oh, you here like hanging out later on tonight? You go do that little the Nintendo place or something?
Absolutely.
Check out the little Mario there. Look at me, I'm a Mario. Yeah, that's the Mario impersonation. It's not very good, but you know I'm working on it. Well, what can I do for you guys today?
It's his first time. He came all the way
Oh,
from
man.
across the pond.
You came all the way from across the pond
Absolutely.
just to see me?
Of course, all
Just to me?
the way from England.
Oh man, all the way from England just to see Donkey. Well, and maybe visit her too, but mostly me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, let's get a picture. We gotta get a picture then.
Yes, let's
Come
do
on.
it.
There-
Hey, Bart. Nice to meet you.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. It's studio tour time. Let's go down this way. Oh, wow. Look at this. Studio tour hosted by Jimmy Fallon. And there's like all the sets and everything down there. It's insane. And just the views. Like, what? Like, can we just? Stunning. Right. Let's go down. I think it is a walk on. Are we going to make this? Are we going to make this tour? I think we will. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Thank you very much.
Any open seat.
Anywhere?
Any open.
welcome aboard this
Fantastic.
tour. I am Robert. I'll be your guide for this afternoon. We're going to get going.
We're
here
gonna
in
go
a
on
few
this one, I
moments.
think.
So, what has been filming here lately? Well, today we are filming an episode of season 2 of Bel Air. And as part of our company's commitment to sustainability, today we'll be riding on one of the first electric trams introduced into our fleet. Here to tell you more about this is the TV show's Al Roker. We're going through a major growth spurt here, lots of activity happening in the studio. You'll see what I'm talking about when we arrive in the front lot, where we have things like the majority of our 36 sound stages, like, stage 1, where Kelly Clarkson tapes The Kelly Clarkson Show. Kelly Clarkson is also sometimes the coach on the reality series The Voice, which for a while was taping inside stage 12 ahead of us. Stage 12 is now undergoing some of its own upgrades, so for now the production of The Voice It's been happening elsewhere on the lot. It was in there that all the following sequences were shot. Stage 12 was big enough to hold sets like the Visitor Center for Jurassic Park and downtown Whoville for the live-action How the Grinch Stole Christmas. While our studio is growing, our theme park is expanding as well. We're excited to announce that Super Nintendo World will be opening on February 17th, 2023 here at Universal Studios Hollywood. You can hear updates about Super Nintendo World on our website and social media accounts. We got some more sound stages coming up on the left. And for this perspective, they're in reverse numerical order. Beyond stage 12 are stages 11, 10, 9, 8, and 7. Stages 11, 10, and 9 are being used for season 2 of the NBC series Grand Crew with Nicole Byer. Season 2 is going to begin Friday, March 3rd on NBC. The last two stages on the left here are stages 8 and 7. They're being used for season 2 of Bel Air. This is a fresh take on the classic Fresh Prince of Bel Air series. Bel Air with Jabari Banks, Adrian Holmes, and Cassandra Freeman is streaming on our NBC Universal streaming service Peacock. Right now you can stream season 1. Season 2 is going to start streaming Thursday, February 23rd. And some of these same stages were recently used for season 2 of the Emmy and Golden Globe winning series Hacks, starring Jean Smart, who is an Emmy and Golden Globe winner herself. In fact, Jean Smart just picked up another Golden Globe for Hacks just the other week. Hacks is a Universal series which you can catch on HBO Max. We're also now in production on the upcoming season 3 of Hacks. Stage 14 coming up on the left here is also being used for Bel Air. Oh, some of these front lot stages were also recently used for seasons 3 and 4 of Never Have I Ever. Never Have I Ever. It comes to us by way of creator, producer, writer Mickey Keeling. It's a Universal series streaming on Netflix with Maitreyi Ramakrishnan. And speaking of television and the 21st century medium of streaming, Universal, NBC, Universal, Peacock, etc. have also brought you many of your other favorite hit television shows. Let's see how many of these titles you can remember. Some of these classic shows from yesteryear have found new audiences on some of our streaming platforms. So here's stage 14 to the left, also being used for Bel Air. Coming up on the right are stages 16, 17, 18, and 19. Stages 16 and 17 are being used for the new series based on a true story, or Boats, B-O-A-T-S, with Kaylee Cuoco. That's going to be coming to Peacock. Stages 18 and 19, the last two on the right, are being used for season 2 of another Peacock streaming series. Killing It with Brent Robinson, also Tim Heidecker. You might know Tim Heidecker as the voice of the fresh scent of Gain. And then Craig Robinson, he's the Gainiac too, isn't he? So you might watch episodes of Killing It and then get this urge to wash your clothes with Gain. Also coming up on the right, two of the biggest movie stars in the world. These little animated guys in the blue overalls. Oh no, not Mario and Luigi. I'm talking, of course, here this time, in this case, about the Minions. Illumination Entertainment Next Exit. So Illumination Entertainment is one of our sources of animated content. They will be bringing us the Mario Brothers movie later this year in April. Last year they brought us Minions: The Rise of Gru, number 5 movie of the year. Number 1 animated movie of the year in a very crowded field too. And at one time Illumination had an office inside one of these bungalows coming up on the left. You're already looking that way, of course, because you spotted Ted, the star of the Ted movies and the upcoming Ted series coming to Peacock. And inside these other bungalows here are the offices of some of the other top production companies in the business. Mark Platt is the producer of the Broadway hits Wicked and Dear Evan Hansen. He's got an office here. Coming soon from Mark Platt and Universal. The Wicked movies. The story of Elphaba and Glinda has been deemed much too big for one movie alone. We split it into 2 movies, Wicked Part 1 with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande as Elphaba and Glinda respectively will be defying gravity in theaters December 2024. December 2025 we're going to get Wicked Part 2. Golden Globe winner Michelle Yeoh has been cast as Madame Morrible, and as the Wizard of Oz himself we got Mr. Jeff Goldblum. Also coming up will be Bungalow 5195. It's currently home to the De Laurentiis Company, and you might recognize the profile on the wall next to the front door. It was once the working space of the master of suspense, Alfred Hitchcock, the director of classic thrillers like The Birds, Vertigo, Rear Window, Torn Curtain, and Psycho, or as I call it, Knives Out, the early years. A little further ahead on the left is this 3-story structure, more production offices connected to stages 25 and 26. Stage 25 is being used for the NBC series Lopez versus Lopez with George Lopez and his daughter Mayan. Stage 26 is being used for season 2 of the NBC series American Auto. American Auto season 2 is going to start airing Tuesday, January 24th, just a few days from now. Now we're leaving the front lot. We're heading onto the back lot where the world is just around the corner. To the left, the metropolitan sets of New York Street, and New York City is where the big ape King Kong met his untimely end.
So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
So we're not going down
The
there.
Universal tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife of Skull Island. In a sense, this is like a mini sequel, a mini continuation. We're just taking the Kong and Skull Island and the dinosaurs that we established in our feature film. And this is, another day, another incident on Skull Island, using the creatures and the character and personality of Kong as he appeared in the movie.
Folks, adventure awaits us. Please hold on to your personal belongings. Remain seated at all times. Keep your arms and legs inside. Now, welcome to Skull Island.
The island.
Hold on to your baby.
Nobody's lived here for hundreds of years. It was so short.
They wouldn't let little kids on. We have to put our glasses on now?
Okay, glasses on, everybody. We're back at Skull Island.
Ladies and gentlemen, King Kong 360 3D.
That was wow.
King Kong 360 3D. One of the world's largest and most intense 3D experiences, which also features some amazing acoustics. Yeah. All right. That epic battle was projected onto 2 of the world's largest digital 3D screens, and the whole experience was created by Peter Jackson and the Oscar-winning team at Weta Effects, formerly known as Weta Digital, the same folks who worked on the 2005 King Kong feature film. Everyone hang on to the glasses. We're going to use them one more time on the tour. And coming up on the left are metropolitan sets in New York Street. Note that these are mostly what are called facades, little more than false fronts and sides of buildings. We found that for filming purposes, that's very often all you need to build, only what the camera can see. The production happening here, I can't tell you about it, but it appears to be taking place in a bygone era. You know, a rental store, video rental with VHS and Laserdiscs. Okay, these sets also become 1985 Philadelphia for the pilot episode of Quantum Leap starring Raymond Lee. So for that episode, we had some period 1985 Philadelphia buses, police cars, etc. on the street. Whenever you see a vehicle on screen in any of these productions, you're looking at something called a picture car. In industry lingo, picture car is defined as any vehicle on the set that's going to be seen by the camera. Some of these cars have become as famous as the stars who've driven them, and over the years, picture cars have gotten bigger, badder, and faster as audiences continue to embrace their need for speed. A Back to the Future DeLorean. That's a picture car that you might be familiar with. Or the Bluesmobile from the Blues Brothers with SNL's Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. Also the Deathmobile from Animal House, also with Mr. Belushi. Flying Mule from Serenity. The futuristic APC vehicle from Doomsday. Or any of those customized street racers from those very car-centric Fast and Furious movies. We got a collection of picture cars coming up on the left here. The first of which will be a 1932 yellow Deuce Coupe featured in George Lucas's American Graffiti. There was a 1973 movie which took place in 1962 and used this 1932 yellow Deuce Coupe. Right next to it is a red Ferrari 308 from the original Magnum PI with Tom Selleck. Also here is some Back to the Future vehicles, Biff's car, and some vehicles from 2015, or the 2015 seen in 1989's Back to the Future Part 2.
We don't need roads.
From the future, we're going to go to the distant past with these Stone Age vehicles for the 1994 live-action Flintstones movie. And here's another car that doesn't need roads, the Flying Buggle Ford Anglia from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Here's a Nissan Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. And some Jurassic vehicles like a camouflage Mercedes from the Lost World Jurassic Park, a gyrosphere from Jurassic World, directed by Colin Trevorrow, the Fry's Electronics van from Nope, and the Crawdaddy Speedboat from Us, both written and directed by Academy Award winner Jordan Peele. Here are some military vehicles from the Transformers movie, and coming up on the right, a Jeep Wrangler Sahara, also featured in Jurassic World. Before there were Jurassic World movies, there was, of course, Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park trilogy.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Coming up, some props, picture cars, and other items featured in some of the Jurassic Park movies. Coming up on the right will be a boat which was being attacked by the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3, directed by Joe Johnston. By the way, has anybody seen the Spinosaurus? Only we're going to keep looking. So there's the Jeep Wrangler Sahara from Jurassic World, and the boat from Jurassic Park 3 on the right. Coming up on the left, a Fleetwood RV mobile lab, last seen dangling off a towering cliff on a remote island in a terrifying scene from The Lost World Jurassic Park with Vince Vaughn, Academy Award winner Julianne Moore, and the Wizard of Oz himself, Jeff Goldblum. Actually, for this scene, the van was right here on the Universal front lot, dangling from a parking structure, which was dressed to look like a towering cliff on a remote island. No! Everybody, we are under attack by a couple of angry spinning Dilophosauruses, or Dilophosauri. And on the left, here's the Spinosaurus we were looking for. Everybody, we're going to be taking a trip south of the border into Old Mexico, which appears as contemporary with Belize and a quantum leap episode called Fellow Travelers. Keep the arms inside, please. I'm going to go off the microphone now because we're filming an episode of Season 2 of Bel Air now. You can talk quietly amongst yourselves, take pictures, shoot video. Just FYI, Al Roker told me there's a flash flood warning in effect for Old Mexico.
कुछ तो शूटिंग हो रहा है।
Back, everybody, and on the left you can see some of our backlot sound stages. In a moment you'll see them. They're not being used for episodes of The Voice. They're used also for the NBC reality series American Song Contest, hosted by Snoop Dogg and Kelly Clarkson. And our tour is now approximately at the halfway mark. So I just want to remind everybody to stay seated during the entire tour. The studio is private property, and if you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord to get my attention, and I will be back to assist you, but do remain seated on the tram. And back to this idea that the world is just around the corner on the back lot. Coming up ahead is Little Europe, which can be transformed into nearly any country for filming, European or otherwise, by doing things such as changing the language on the signs. Like Little Europe was Belarus for the ABC series Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Also, the south of France for the credit card commercials with the three generations of the guys all named Leon, where Leon, the first of them all, goes to the south of France, and he says, actually, it's Leon. And these sets also were The Afterlife on the NBC series The Good Place, with Consumer Cellular's Ted Danson as Michael, and Kristen Bell as the late Eleanor Shellstrop.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Okay, well, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
And The Good Place also featured Midsummer's William Jackson Harper as cheating Anagonye, Eleanor's soulmate. Janet the Answer Girl was played by Darcy Carden. And to the left,
Wow.
and to the left you can get a glimpse of some of our, actually the newest stages on the Universal backlot. There are some more backlot sound stages currently being used for Quantum Leap, as well as Season 3 of Hacks. And we can hardly mention Universal Studios, and particularly Little Europe, without bringing up the subject of our classic Universal monster movies like Oh, Frankenstein with Boris Karloff, The Wolfman with Lon Chaney Jr. Coming up on the right is The Court of Miracles. This is where many of these creatures made their first appearances, or disappearances, in the case of the Invisible Man, played by Claude Rains, or Claude Rains' voice.
Oh, is this the
Now,
train
up ahead
station?
here is a house, which was custom built back around 2012 for the reality series The Home and Family Show, which aired on the Hallmark Channel.
So cool.
And it's an example of a practical set with a complete interior and exterior. Since Home and Family had their series finale, we found some other uses for this house here. We've used it for some scripted shows such as Never Have I Ever on Netflix, also Season 1 of Bel Air on Peacock. It'll be appearing in Season 2 as well. And now, we got an open stage just ahead of us here. Just ahead is stage 50. Inside is a set which is a recreation of a Northern California Bay Area subway station. It's an example of a hot set. Everything is in place for filming the next scene. So I'm going to ask everyone to remain seated, keep your arms and legs aside, hang on to loose articles. By the way, once we leave the building, we're going to be back in our quiet zone. We're going to get even closer to where they're filming Bel Air, so I'll be in a quiet zone again. I'm going to show you what this set looked like when it doubled for a Washington, D.C. area metro station in an episode of the series Bones with Emily Deschanel and David Moranis.
FBI, yeah, we hear about the human remains.
That's him, right over there.
You alright?
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's lots of details here. We got ticket vending machines, turnstiles, maps of the Bay Area subway station system on the wall. They were covered up with Washington, D.C. maps just while we were doing the Bones episode.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of our fellow California travelers all the time. Not so little hang on, this is a really good run. I think on the left, the screen's giving him look out. Seats and stand by for, whoa, on the right, water loves them into. And that's the big one. Here's what the effect looked like in the Bones episode. Folks, we're going to be visiting Amity Laws. I can't talk to you now. Go ahead. Right.
There's a guy in there. They're about to eat up a goat. Get him. Go save him.
What happened, Ezra?
Oh, he's right here. I got you, Ezra. Don't worry. Ya viene esa madre. Oh, that's so nice. She jumps out, no?
Yeah, chance. Yeah, the until. Yeah.
So nice.
I know.
Oh, hook in there. Hi.
So cool.
They don't apply to me. I don't work for them.
going to be seen by the camera like that 1970 black Dodge Charger. All right, I've seen that somewhere. And in a few moments, we're going to be seeing a Ford Fairlane, which looks kind of like the one that was being driven by Marion Crane, played by Janet Leigh. Marion was looking for a place to stay and maybe take a shower. Her final destination, and
We all go a little mad sometimes.
our next point of interest on the tour, the Bates Motel and Psycho House from Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller Psycho. There's the Ford Fairlane and the motel that famously features.
Oh, we have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
So yeah, we're going to hold the tram here for a few moments while you get some photos and video there of the motel on the Ford Fairlane and here and okay, did you all see that? All right, that was a little off-putting. Anyway, we're going to hold the tram here for a few moments and you can get some photos of the guy with the dead body. Guy with the dead body. Wait a minute, that's Norman Bates, everyone. All right, I'm officially creeped out. Oh, this is not good. You know something, Jessica? I think we might have overstayed our welcome. It looks like it's time for us to check out of the Bates Motel.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna head up to the house the way that Vera Miles is doing here in a scene from the film.
Yo! Oh my god.
And now, coming up, one of the most impressive movie sets ever created, the spectacular crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about the War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. That's right. Now listen, I need you to close your eyes, okay? Got them closed? Bobby, get in.
And Universal has been fortunate to work with generation-defining directors like Alfred Hitchcock and Steven Spielberg, and now we are thrilled to partner with Academy Award winner Jordan Peele. In just a moment, we'll be taking you to Jupiter's Claim, the actual sets from his new sci-fi thriller Nope, which stars Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, and Stephen Young. We'll be heading to Jupiter's Claim ourselves here in a few moments. These are actual sets used in the making of the film. And they were constructed under the direction of production designer Ruth DeYoung, who also worked with Jordan Peele on his previous film, Us. And the movie was filmed mainly on location in Agua Dulce, near Santa Clarita, north of Los Angeles. Once filming wrapped was completed, the sets were moved here piece by piece and placed in nearly the same configuration that they are when you see them in the movie. So, welcome to Jupiter's Claim. To tell us more about the set, here's Mr. Jordan Peele.
A nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Well, I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Well, it's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle? You're about to find out. Welcome to the world of no.
saying it's groove time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
And we're gonna heed that advice and get out. So that Dodge Charger you saw a little while ago, it turns out the owner is Dominic Toretto, one of those Fast and Furious street racers. Somebody on the tram is a witness from the Federal Protection Program. The witness is being pursued by that criminal mastermind Owen Shaw, who's going to be after us as well. We have been instructed, and more like ordered, by Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Services to hide out here in Sullivan Truck Repair. Whoa, this is a known street racer party hangout, but according to Hobbs, this is the safest place for us. We're going to lay low, stick together, remain seated, keep your arms and legs inside, hang on to loose articles. Do not put the glasses on yet, but have them ready because at a later point, we're going to be using those as protective eyewear. This time I'll let you know when to put them on, and... Oh, on the left, look at these cool cars. I've never seen a tow truck like that before in my life, and I've seen Mater. Actually, I have seen that before. It belongs to Roman Pierce. He likes to think of it as a Mona Lisa on wheels. A little further ahead is an armored assault vehicle, which is under the command of Agent Luke Hobbs, and it does sound like there's a party going on somewhere. Beyond the door ahead of us. Oh, and here's Roman.
See, we didn't see it on the tour. But I think that's it, isn't it? That's the clock tower. Yeah, it is there. Where is it? There it is. There. That's the Back to the Future bit, the clock tower.
Is everyone ready for the greatest show on Earth?
Hey, it's me, Krusty. Congratulations. The line's almost over. Only 45 more minutes. Just kidding. I have no idea how much longer it is. So here to entertain you are Itchy and Scratchy.
Hey, those are just two drunks you fished out of the gutter.
That's a lie.
You're fired. And leave the suit.
Alright, get this thing off.
Go! Keep the suit! One word of warning that may mar your otherwise enjoyable day at my park. There's a psychopathic killer on the loose. His name is Sideshow Bob, and he used to work for me. For some reason, he hates me. Then Bob tried to frame me for robbery, and he was foiled by the Simpsons. And now he's vowed to kill them all, even the baby. 6 months ago, Bob escaped from the Springfield Penitentiary. He is rumored to be in the vicinity of this park, but rest assured, my Cracker Jack security team has everything under control.
I'm sorry, does anyone know which end the bullet goes in?
Now, which lucky family will be the first to go on my thrilling new ride? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Make it quick, I gotta go to the little clown's room, so the family that will see my show is the one who hollers, go! Fine, you're in. Come with me. Oh, and you can pick one other group to come with you.
How about these guys?
Sure, whatever. They look clean. You guys come with me. You stay here and wait for someone to tell you to do something.
Welcome to Krustyland. Here, try your baseball cap. It costs $20. It is not particularly edible.
So I have just done the Simpsons ride, which was honestly quite horrific. And there is like 40 minutes left until the park closes. So I am coming to Hogwarts. I really don't think this is a good idea. Apparently it's a really motion sickness ride, and Simpsons has just made my head feel a little bit fuzzy, and I've not eaten really or drank, but I can't come to Universal and not do Harry Potter and not walk through Hogwarts. Currently in the queue for the... Is this the herbology class? Maybe? Oh, I really shouldn't go on this ride. My head is spinning, man. Oh well. If I'm sick, then I'm sick. But I've literally done a studio tour and I did The Simpsons. Why did I do The Simpsons? I should have just come here and not done The Simpsons, because The Simpsons was honestly awful. Like, just a waste of time. But hey ho. Oh yeah, it is a herbology class. It's cool. I'm gonna walk through this huge queue now. Oh my goodness me, we're in Hogwarts. Right, let's switch. Dumbledore's office.
Stick. Former potions master. And if I may say so, somewhat of an expert.
Sounds like yet another clear violation of the Warlocks Convention of 1709. But then again, with all these muggles running about, perhaps the jargon is just one.
What a dreadful thing to say, Salazar.
A few muggles might be just what the Slytherin team needs, judging from their most recent efforts.
Oh wow.
You're well protected right here. I've personally cast a few enchantments and spells specifically intended to ensure your safety.
I have no bloody clue.
I think there's two ways, bro.
When I tell you.
Yeah, I should know how to do this.
Exceptionally good. He's going to see him in front of the classroom fire. Look at the next time he sees him. Left his body behind.
He's still very sound on history, though.
As an added bonus, you can enter the classroom through the blackboard.
Anyway, we thought you might rather watch the game of Quidditch than listen to Ben's, but we'll have to sneak you out of the classroom and down to the pitch, and we reckon the best way of doing that is to fly you there.
All you have to do is follow Peter's rule of requirement, and I'll manage it from there. Of course, we'll need a bit of magic.
Harry is going to show us how the game of Quidditch was meant to be played. Ah, Gryffindor!
Glasses, hats, and magic wands.
An enchanted bench flies like a dragon with a fire tied to its tail. In fact, the last
The ride was actually quite fun, and guess what? I wasn't sick! I then had to leg it down to the lower lot to make sure that I got on the last ride of the day, Revenge of the Mummy, the ride! I really quite enjoy an indoor roller coaster. I've got a little bit of a soft spot, to be honest. Had some great theming, and I mean, who doesn't love a launch, especially in the dark? The one thing I will say though, is it was incredibly short. Maybe a little bit overhyped, but I still enjoyed it, nonetheless. Slay! I then went and got myself a cheeky little snack, because guess what? I hadn't eaten a thing. I have got my nacho cheese dip and the stuffed jalapeno pretzel, which is exceptionally nice. It was lovely and honestly much needed. Yeah, would recommend. Why am I recording myself doing nothing? Down we go to the lower lot. There is Super Nintendo World, which we are going to be going into very shortly. So at this point I headed into Super Nintendo World for the preview event, but honestly this video is quite long enough already, so it's going to have its own separate vlog, everyone. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on that video. So much fun. Mario Kart, slay. Anyway, back to this one.
There is no smoking, please. As you step on the escalators, please stand in the center of the step, keeping your feet forward and avoiding the sides. Face forward at all times when on the escalator and remain standing. For your own safety, please do not sit on the steps. Thank you.
Wow. I mean, this is not doing anything justice at all, but this is stunning. And then
And you got the stages down there, because we are literally at Universal Studios. Yes. We've got Sleazy, Queasy, Surly, Gypsy, and then over here we've got Dizzy, Remorseful, and Edgy. Bumblebee Man, oh, it's wonderful. Krusty Burger with the elementary school behind it. Why not? And this is where Emmy went for some pasta earlier in Luigi's. How was it?
It was pretty good.
Was it good?
Oh yeah, it was nice.
Lovely. I mean, I would get a photo with the New York taxi, but I'm not in New York. Having a lovely little stroll out of Universal Studios Hollywood. We are both struggling with our legs and knees. It's cold, and I'm used to English weather, and I'm saying it's cold. So God knows how Emmy is feeling right now. How lovely.
More?
This is so cool. Walking out of City Walk, going towards the parking structure now. King Kong there, Bubba Gump Shrimp. Such a great place this is, honestly. Oh my God. Look. That's so cool. Wizard of Oz characters. Love it, love it, love it. When I came down here earlier, they literally had the Rain On Me video playing on this big screen with Rain On Me blasting. It was fabulous. I'm back now here at Jurassic Park in level 5, and that is it. It has been a wonderful, wonderful day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. The Harry Potter ride, brilliant. Great character interactions, just, yeah, absolutely wonderful. There it is. Just the backside of Hogwarts. Thank you for joining me on this gorgeous day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. I am so lucky to have got to come here today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to Emmy for bringing me here, and also thank you to Danielle as well for getting us into Super Nintendo World tonight. What a day, what an experience, love it. Thanks for joining. Until next time, I will see you very soon. Bye-bye. Subscribe.